Imagine standing before a 979-meter waterfall that plunges from clouds so high it turns to mist before reaching the ground. Picture walking on an endless mirror where sky and earth become one. Or witnessing curtains of green fire dancing across Arctic skies. These aren't dreams. They're real places on our planet where nature creates beauty so overwhelming that words simply fail. By the end of this video, you'll discover 20 locations that will redefine your understanding of Earth's incredible artistry. Welcome to a journey through the most breathtaking places our planet has to offer. Natural wonders so spectacular, they render even the most eloquent travelers completely speechless. From underwater coral cities to floating islands in the sky, from lakes that mirror galaxies to mountains that pierce the clouds, these destinations showcase nature's unlimited creativity and power. Each wonder on this list represents millions of years of geological artistry, where wind, water, fire, and ice have collaborated to create masterpieces that surpass any human imagination. These aren't just pretty views. They're life-changing experiences that leave lasting impressions on everyone fortunate enough to witness them. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell. We're about to reveal 20 natural wonders that will fill your travel bucket list and leave you absolutely speechless. These blood-red limestone spires rise from Madagascar's highlands like ancient dragon teeth, carved by tropical rains into razor-sharp formations that glow crimson at sunset. The iron-rich limestone creates the striking red color, while differential erosion carved labyrinthine passages between 30-meter spires. This geological maze harbors unique wildlife, including endemic chameleons and orchids found nowhere else on Earth. Local Malagasy people consider the formations sacred, believing ancestral spirits inhabit the red stone forest. The challenging terrain requires technical climbing equipment while rewarding adventurers with otherworldly landscapes. Morning light transforms the formations into glowing embers, while afternoon rains create temporary waterfalls cascading through stone canyons. This volcanic island, 600 kilometers from Mexico's coast, serves as the Galapagos of Mexico, where giant Pacific manta rays with 7-meter wingspans perform underwater ballet for privileged divers. The island's isolation created unique species, including Socorro mockingbirds and endemic lizards found nowhere else. Underwater seamounts attract hammerhead sharks, whale sharks, and bottlenose dolphins in numbers that defy imagination. The volcanic landscape features lava flows and crater formations, while surrounding waters maintain perfect visibility, reaching 60 meters. Limited access protects pristine ecosystems. Only live-aboard dive boats can reach this Pacific paradise. Humpback whales migrate here for breeding, while yellowfin tuna schools create underwater tornadoes of silver. Namibia's haunting coastline stretches 500 kilometers where the world's oldest desert meets the Atlantic Ocean. creating a graveyard of shipwrecks and whale bones scattered across windswept dunes. Cold Benguela current creates dense fog, while hot desert winds sculpt sand dunes reaching 300 meters high that advance into the ocean. Desert-adapted elephants and lions survive in this harsh landscape, alongside fur seals colonies numbering 100,000 individuals. Shipwrecks from centuries of maritime disasters litter beaches, preserved by arid conditions and salt air. The haunting beauty combines endless dunes with crashing waves, while sunrise paints everything golden. Bushman people survived here for millennia, leaving rock art galleries throughout hidden valleys. This artificial reservoir in Alberta becomes nature's most stunning ice sculpture during winter, when methane bubbles freeze at different depths, creating ethereal patterns resembling underwater galaxies trapped in crystal-clear ice. The methane originates from decomposing organic matter on the lake bottom, rising in columns that freeze layer by layer. Photography enthusiasts worldwide pilgrimage here for the perfect bubble shot while temperatures drop to -30 degrees Celsius. The 53-kilometer lake requires careful ice assessment before walking. Methane creates weak spots dangerous for vehicles. Summer reveals a typical mountain reservoir, while winter transforms it into an otherworldly ice gallery. Indigenous guides share traditional ice fishing techniques while warning about changing ice conditions throughout the season. The door to hell has burned continuously since 1971, when Soviet drilling collapsed, creating a 70-meter crater of eternal flames that illuminate the Karakul Desert like an earthbound star. Natural gas escaping from underground reserves feeds flames reaching temperatures over 1,000 degrees Celsius, while creating an otherworldly spectacle visible from space. The crater's rim glows orange, while interior flames dance hypnotically, creating thermal updrafts that distort surrounding air. Tourists camp nearby to witness the full effect. Stars disappearing in the fiery glow, while desert silence emphasizes the flames' roar. Government plans to cap the crater, compete with tourism revenue as international visitors increase annually. The surreal experience combines geological wonder with human accident, creating one of Earth's most unusual attractions. Cotton Castle cascades down Turkish hillsides in brilliant white travertine terraces filled with turquoise thermal waters, creating a natural spa that ancient Romans considered divinely blessed. The calcium carbonate deposits built these stepped pools over 14,000 years, while mineral-rich springs maintain 35 degrees Celsius temperatures year-round. Ancient Hierapolis city crowns the formations. Romans built elaborate baths utilizing the healing waters, while theater ruins overlook the white terraces. Barefoot walking protects delicate formations, while visitors soak in terraced pools with panoramic valley views. UNESCO protection balances conservation with tourism as millions visit annually. Sunset transforms white terraces into golden waterfalls, while thermal vapors create mystical atmosphere perfect for contemplation and photography. The world's largest salt flat spans 10,582 square kilometers, transforming into Earth's most perfect mirror during rainy season. When thin water layers reflect sky so clearly that horizon disappears completely. This prehistoric lakebed contains 10 billion tons of salt, while harboring half the world's lithium reserves beneath crystalline surface. During dry season, salt polygons create geometric patterns stretching to horizon, while pink flamingo colonies feed on algae in colored mineral lakes. The perfectly flat surface enables perspective-defying photography. People appearing giant or tiny using forced perspective. Star photography reveals Milky Way reflections, creating the sensation of walking through space. Local Quechua people harvest salt using traditional methods while adapting to increasing tourism demands. This sacred Navajo Slot Canyon features flowing sandstone walls carved by flash floods into cathedral-like chambers, where divine light beams penetrate narrow openings above, creating supernatural illumination. The canyon's Navajo name means place where water runs through rocks, describing the flash flood process that carved these smooth passages over millions of years. Upper Antelope reaches 37 meters deep, while remaining only 3 meters wide, creating intimate spaces where walls seem to flow like frozen water. Light beams appear during specific hours, when sun angles align perfectly, illuminating dust particles suspended in still air. Photography requires reservations and Navajo guides who monitor weather conditions constantly. Flash floods remain deadly even during clear weather upstream. This ancient table mountain inspired Conan Doyle's Lost World, rising 2,810 meters as a vertical walled tepui crowned by alien landscapes, where unique plants and animals evolved in complete isolation. The summit plateau spans 31 square kilometers, accessible only through Venezuelan approach, requiring multi-day trek through cloud forest. Endemic species include carnivorous plants, crystal formations, and black frogs found nowhere else on Earth. The summit resembles another planet, black rock formations, natural pools, and endemic vegetation creating otherworldly scenes. Venezuelan Pemon people consider tepuis sacred houses of gods, while scientific expeditions continue discovering new species. Cloud cover creates mystical atmosphere, while summit camping reveals star fields unobscured by light pollution. Bohol Island's 1,776 perfectly cone-shaped hills turn chocolate brown during dry season, creating a landscape resembling giant Hershey's Kisses scattered across 50 square kilometers of tropical countryside. These limestone karst formations range 30 to 120 meters high, shaped by millions of years of erosion into mathematical precision that defies natural explanation. Local legends attribute hills to giant buffalo droppings or tears from broken-hearted giants. Though geology explains uniform formation through limestone weathering. The hills support endemic grass species that create seasonal color changes from green to brown. Viewing platforms reveal the mathematical spacing and sizing, while sunrise and sunset create dramatic shadow patterns. UNESCO recognition protects this geological curiosity, while sustainable tourism supports local communities. These gravity-defying quartzite sandstone pillars rise 400 meters from valley floors, inspiring Avatar's floating mountains and creating a vertical forest where monkeys and rare birds navigate impossible terrain. The 3,000 stone pillars formed through 380 million years of erosion, creating a landscape so surreal it seems computer-generated. Glass elevators carry visitors up cliff sides, while cable cars traverse between peaks, offering vertigo-inducing views. Endemic species include the Zhangjiajie salamander and rare plants adapted to vertical living. Monsoon mists transform the park into mystical cloudscapes where peaks float above fog layers. Traditional Chinese poets found inspiration here for centuries, while modern visitors struggle to believe the landscape's reality despite standing within it. "16 terraced lakes connected by waterfalls cascade through limestone gorges, creating an aquatic staircase where crystal-clear waters shift from turquoise to emerald depending on mineral content and depth. Travertine barriers built by moss, bacteria, and algae create natural dams that pool water into lakes reaching 46 meters deep. Wooden walkways thread between waterfalls, while fish swim in water so clear they appear suspended in air. The 295 square kilometer park shelters brown bears, wolves, and lynx, while seasonal changes transform waterfalls from thundering torrents to delicate vales. UNESCO protection preserved pristine conditions despite millions of annual visitors. Photography captures rainbow mists from waterfalls, while autumn colors reflect in mirror-like lake surfaces. Earth's highest peak pierces the sky at 8,849 meters, creating a vertical wilderness where the death zone begins. And human survival becomes measured in hours rather than days. The Himalayan giant formed through continental collision continues growing 4 millimeters annually, while claiming lives of even experienced mountaineers. Base camp approaches reveal stunning landscapes. Khumbu Icefall's crevasses, Sagarmatha's ice seracs, and prayer flags fluttering against impossible blue skies. Local Sherpa people consider the mountain sacred, Chomolungma, mother goddess of the world, while maintaining Buddhist traditions that honor the peak's spiritual significance. Expedition tourism creates environmental challenges while providing essential income for mountain communities. The mountain's beauty lies not just in its height, but in the entire ecosystem it creates and protects. The world's largest coral reef system stretches 2,300 kilometers along Australia's coast, creating an underwater rainbow where 1,500 fish species navigate through coral gardens, more colorful than any terrestrial flower display. This UNESCO World Heritage Site supports 400 coral species, forming structures visible from space while providing nurseries for marine life throughout the Pacific. Snorkeling and diving reveal underwater cathedrals, where parrotfish, sea turtles, and reef sharks glide through coral corridors. Climate change threatens this marine wonderland through coral bleaching, while crown-of-thorns starfish and pollution create additional pressures. Indigenous Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples maintained connection to reef country for 60,000 years. Conservation efforts race against time to preserve this underwater paradise for future generations. The Smoke That Thunders plunges 108 meters across a 1.7-kilometer wide basalt cliff, creating the world's largest sheet of falling water that generates mist visible 50 kilometers away. The Zambezi River's full force creates rainbow displays, while spray nourishes rainforest in surrounding desert landscape. Indigenous Lozi people knew the falls as Mosi Oatunya centuries before David Livingstone named them for Queen Victoria. Lunar rainbows appear during full moons, while whitewater rafting below offers Grade 5 rapids through narrow gorges. The fall's width varies seasonally. Flood season creates wall-to-wall water, while dry season reveals individual channels. Helicopter flights provide aerial perspectives of the fall's true scale, while bungee jumping from the bridge offers adrenaline-pumping encounters with the abyss. This 446-kilometer-long geological textbook, carved by Colorado River, reveals 2 billion years of Earth's history in layered rock walls, plunging 1,857 meters deep. Each rock stratum tells stories of ancient seas, deserts, and mountain building, while creating one of the world's most recognizable landscapes. Sunrise and sunset transform canyon walls through every color imaginable, while California condors soar on thermal updrafts. Native American tribes including Hopi, Navajo, and Havasupai maintain spiritual connections spanning millennia. The South Rim offers accessible viewpoints, while North Rim provides wilderness solitude. River rafting through Inner Gorge reveals hidden waterfalls and 1.8 billion-year-old Vishnu schist. Despite 6 million annual visitors, the canyon's immensity creates moments of profound solitude and contemplation. These 275 waterfalls thunder across a 2.7-kilometer wide precipice where Argentina and Brazil meet, creating a water spectacle that Eleanor Roosevelt declared made Niagara Falls look like a faucet. The Iguazu River drops 82 meters through basalt cliffs while creating permanent rainbows in rising mist. Devil's Throat, the largest cascade, plunges water into a horseshoe-shaped chasm, generating deafening roar and spray visible kilometers away. Surrounding Atlantic forest harbors jaguars, toucans, and over 2,000 plant species, while butterfly clouds add movement to the landscape. UNESCO protection preserves both natural wonder and cultural significance for Guarani peoples. Walkways provide multiple perspectives, while boat rides carry visitors into spray zones for full sensory immersion. Africa's highest peak rises 5,895 meters from savanna plains, creating a standalone mountain where tropical base camps lead through 5 climate zones to Arctic summit conditions. The 3 volcanic cones, Kibo, Mwenzi, and Shira, create diverse ecosystems from rainforest through alpine desert to glacial zones. Glaciers crown the summit despite equatorial location. Though climate change threatens their survival within decades. The mountain challenges trekkers with altitude, while rewarding summit achievers with views across 2 countries. Local Chaga people cultivate coffee on lower slopes, while maintaining traditional relationships with the mountain they call Kilema Kiaro, Mountain of Greatness. Wildlife migrations pass the base, while elephants and buffalo graze in sight of snow-capped peaks. Solar particles colliding with Earth's magnetic field create dancing curtains of green, purple, and red light across Arctic skies, painting celestial masterpieces that have inspired countless legends and scientific wonder. These electromagnetic phenomena occur 100 to 300 kilometers above Earth, when solar-wind interactions energize atmospheric gases. Oxygen creates green and red, while nitrogen produces purple and blue. Indigenous Arctic peoples developed rich mythologies explaining these sky dances as spirit pathways, dancing ancestors, or celestial hunting grounds. Modern aurora tourism brings thousands to northern Norway, Iceland, Alaska, and northern Canada, seeking perfect viewing conditions. Solar cycle predictions help timing, while light pollution requires remote locations. Photography captures static beauty, while human eyes perceive the dynamic movement that makes aurora truly magical. The world's highest uninterrupted waterfall plunges 979 meters from Aoyan Tepui Plateau, dropping so far that water becomes mist before reaching the ground below. This remote Kanaima National Park wonder requires small aircraft access, followed by river journeys through pristine rainforest. Indigenous Paman people knew the falls as Karapakupai Maru, waterfall of the deepest place, long before aviator Jimmy Angel spotted it in 1933. The falls flow strongest during rainy season, while dry season reduces flow to delicate streams, highlighting the massive cliff faces. Tepui formations create unique ecosystems, where endemic species evolved in isolation. Base pools offer swimming opportunities, while jungle sounds provide natural soundtrack. The falls exemplify Venezuela's incredible biodiversity within landscapes that inspired countless adventure stories. From Madagascar's red stone forests to Venezuela's sky-high waterfalls, from Bolivia's endless mirrors to Arctic dancing lights, these 20 natural wonders prove our planet creates beauty beyond human imagination. Each destination offers moments that photographs cannot capture and words cannot describe. Experiences that touch something deep within our souls. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to discover more breathtaking destinations that will leave you speechless. Comment which wonder you're adding to your bucket list. We'd love to hear your travel dreams.